Hi everybody, this is Joe Contrera and welcome back to the Alive at Work Leadership video vlog. This week we're going to continue in our Wake Up series with a vlog entitled 3 Things You Can Do to Get Back on Track. When we spoke last week, I shared with you how I found myself being slowly lulled to sleep based on the choices I was making while this whole COVID-19 pandemic was going on. I shared that I had 2 wake-up calls. The first one came when I realized that I was increasing not only my food and alcohol consumption, but the time I spent watching Netflix and Amazon Prime, as well as the amount of time I was spending on social media sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The second part of the wake-up call was when I came to the realization that I steadily decreased the amount of time I had spent on personal growth and development, evaluating my goals, and the level of discipline and consistency that I had in place to keep me on track. So this week, what am I going to share with you? I'm going to share with you the 3 decisions, the 3 areas I had to turn around to get things back on track. Now, let me start by saying that one of my primary values is freedom. I guess you could chalk it up to being brought up in a strict Sicilian Catholic family. And whether it be freedom to choose how I live my life, what I do for a living, or even financial freedom, freedom is a big deal for me. Because to me, freedom is about the ability to choose. And without choices, people feel stuck. And when you feel stuck, you feel like you can't choose, and it leads you to a feeling of being disempowered. You see it happening all over the country. People's ability to choose, to do what it is they want to do has been stripped away from them, and people are pushing back. Why am I telling you this? Because when I hear the words discipline or consistency, it feels very suffocating and confining. It feels like I'm losing my freedom. And I think when most people hear those words, it creates a sense or a feeling of limitations or restrictions. And with that goes the loss of freedom to choose. But here's what I've discovered. The truth about discipline and consistency, for me, is that it actually increases the amount of choices and the freedom that I have. It doesn't limit it. So, what did I need to change? Number 1, I had to change my mindset. I had to reframe what I believed about consistency and discipline and a few other things. But discipline was the biggest obstacle. How did I know? It was the one I was fighting most against, because my belief that I was holding about discipline was in direct conflict with my highest value, that being freedom. If you are pushing back, if you are resisting something, that could be a great place to look to discover an obstacle that might be holding you back from getting where you want to go or achieving the results that you want to achieve. So my first question to you is this: do you have the right mindset to accomplish the goals you need to achieve the results that you want? Or do you have a belief that's blocking your path to success? The second area that I needed to make a decision on and take action on was in the area of goals. I had to review, reclarify, and recalibrate my goals. And you might ask, well, which ones? Well, all of them. The lifestyle I wanted to live, my business goals, even my relational goals. I also had to take a look and reevaluate my life's goal to make sure it still fired me up and gave me a reason to jump out of bed every morning. And that's pretty important, and I'll share with you why in just a quick moment. So what did I do? I sat down and got crystal clear about what I wanted in my business and in every aspect of my life. And then I prioritized them. Now, if you are looking for or need a system, a tool to help you get clarity on what it is you want to achieve, email me at joe@aliveatwork.com and in the subject line, put clarity and purpose. And I will send you an electronic PDF document that includes a process to walk you step by step through the path to clarity in these important areas of your life. And it's absolutely free, just as a gift for watching this video. It's a great place to start for you or someone you know that might need to get a little clarity on goals and their purpose. Question number 2. Are you crystal clear about your goals and your purpose? Or do you need to do a little alignment? The third area that I needed to readjust, take action on, was in the area of accountability. Once I got clear about my goals, I needed accountability. After living over 50 years on this earth, I have finally come to the personal realization that I cannot do this on my own. We always think we can, but we don't. You see, without someone to be accountable to, my discipline and consistency goes right out the window, and I slowly get lulled back asleep. Having personal accountability to do what I say I'm going to do is critical to my success. And you see, for years, I had been part of a group that met every Monday through Friday on the phone at, get this, 5:15 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Now, remember, I mentioned the importance of being clear about your purpose and your goals so that you have a reason to jump out of bed in the morning. Now you know why. It's not easy getting up every morning at 5:15 during the week. But part of this process is also tied into a monthly goals call, where we go through a process to get focused on our goals for the month, and then those tie into our weekly goals, and we're held accountable each and every day. Now, I even committed to leading the calls on Thursday, which allows me, or I kind of say forces me, to make sure that I'm there and I show up because other people are depending on me. That's sometimes a great way to make sure that you're held accountable, which is to commit. The key point to remember here is this. All three of these areas are interdependent. You have to possess the right mindset. And with the right mindset, you can then get clarity on the goals you want to achieve, the things you need to work towards. And third, you need that person, that group, someone other than yourself to hold you accountable, someone to help you stay on track, but more importantly, someone to help you get back on track when you start slipping back into that state of sleep. You know, when you're driving a car and you let go of the steering wheel, you don't crash immediately, but you do crash eventually. I think having the right mindset, goals, and accountability works the same way. See, if you stop or you let go of any one of those three, you won't fall back asleep immediately, but you will be lulled back asleep eventually. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, be safe and be well.